So I have never really done a review, and I figured I would on the Nike FuelBand. I got it a couple days ago. So far, I like it. It fits really well, and keep in mind I'm shooting this on my Thunderbolt, so the video quality may not be the greatest, and I apologize, but I'll do my best. So far, like I said, I like it a lot. It seems to fit well. I took out the link that came with it. This is a medium. Apparently I have a small wrist, which is kind of weird. But I do. I have a kind of small wrist, so I took it out, and I am just using pretty much the medium band itself with no extensions. Yeah, like I said, it fits really well. It's hard to kind of shoot this and kind of show you, but it really has no play. I mean, it doesn't really want to, slip off my wrist or anything. But so far today, I've used it, and it's just afternoon, and I just completed my goal. So what I'll do here is I'll kind of cycle through the options, so you'll kind of see the camera point down for a second. But this is kind of what it looks like when you complete your goal. So here it says I completed my goal. My goal is kind of low because I do work at a desk and I am a salesman. So my goal's right at 2,000 right now, but I'm thinking about upping that because I do work out pretty much every day, and I do my best to kick my own ass. So, here I'll cycle through some of the other options so you can see the different looks to it. So here's the fuel points. Like I said, I just completed my goal. It's just over 2,000. It's just afternoon. The little LEDs that you saw there at the bottom light up from red to green, kind of showing your progress throughout the day. And then it goes to the calories. This is kind of cool. I'm not real sure how accurate it is, but I did clean up the apartment today and did some pretty heavy workouts. So 788 is what it says I'm at right now. And I don't know if that's accurate or not, but we'll say it is. Then it shows your steps. And then again, this isn't real accurate because I was cleaning, moving my arm, just wiping things down and, different things, just moving my arm like this. It may think I'm taking a step when I'm just, staying stationary. Which is another thing about this too. If you ride a bike and you're not moving your arm as you're pedaling, it's obviously not going to take into account for your exercise there, which is maybe a little bit of a downfall of this one rather than some of the other bands that or the watch that Nike offers, because it does have the GPS and a heart rate monitor in it, and this one obviously does not. And then going to the next one, it just shows you the time. You can set it up to be military time or just the standard time there like I have. I don't really like military time because obviously I'm not in the military. So it gets a little confusing. But here's my laptop, just kind of a work laptop. And then it has the station for the FuelBand to actually go into. It's pretty neat, actually. I was really expecting for it to be more junk than what it is. And it works. I'm going to log into my laptop here and get set up so you guys can actually see what the app looks like for the laptop. Because I have an Android phone and they haven't released the Android app yet. I pretty much just use the laptop to sync everything. So what you do is you take off the bracelet, which you can kind of see it there. It's kind of the indented portion of the back end of the bracelet. It pushes in and then it releases the bracelet. So I am going to pop it off right now so that you guys can see what it looks like off the wrist. And it's kind of flexible. I mean, that's got some tension to it right there. So I'm not real sure where the you don't really want to bend it, I'm assuming, too far, because at the top obviously there's some kind of board with LEDs in it and you don't want to break that board. But what happens is it's kind of like a USB. It plugs it right into the base here, and as soon as you do that, it pops up the charging. Then it pops up the app too on the computer, and it should bring me to the Nike Fuel website because it says it's uploading the data from my FuelBand right now, and I synced it last night too. I pretty much charge it overnight. So here it is, bringing me to the website, and I apologize, my internet's a little slow here. But it basically says, nice to see you again. You click continue, and it shows you your progress, and it kind of shows me my timeline throughout the day. It's hard to see, but it's got like a star, the sun rising, sun up, and then the moon as far as being at nighttime. So yeah, it looks good. I like it. Like I said, I've only had it. You can see here I've had it for 3 days. And it says I'm on track to beat my best Sunday. Well, this is my first Sunday, so I would hope I would beat it. But yeah, that's it. Over here too, it shows, kind of hard to get this thing to focus, I apologize. It says 790 calories, 3.9 miles for the distance, 7,961 steps, and active time says 3 minutes and 9 seconds. I'm not real sure what that is. Maybe that's my peak right there. Maybe that's for how long I was active at my highest moment. But yeah, I'm not real sure. Battery seems to last a while. I don't know why it says I have 75% left. Usually it's kind of weird when it charges. It'll go pretty much from here to full. It doesn't really show the increments, even though it goes in bars of 10 to the top there. It should be 10, 20, 30, and all the way up to 100. But for some reason it doesn't do that. But yeah, it's real sturdy on the space. I mean, it doesn't really want to tip over. I mean, I'm hitting it pretty hard there, and it's not wanting to fall over. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give a short review on what I thought of the Nike FuelBand, and so far I pretty much like it, so I recommend you go out and get it. Right now I did have to kind of pay a premium for it because they are sold out everywhere. I did get it off of eBay and I paid way too much for it, but I wanted to see what it was about. I've been looking into the other bands, like obviously the FuelBand, the Jawbone Up, the Fitbit, which I'm still kind of leaning toward. The Fitbit might be nicer because you can buy scale, it does track your sleeping patterns. I think it is maybe a little bit more accurate as a pedometer than what maybe this one is, but time will tell. I will do another review in maybe a month or two, see how the band is actually holding up. So far I have hit it against some things, and the coating on the band is holding up pretty well. I don't see any scratches whatsoever on it, and I have gotten it damp washing my hands in the sink. Obviously had some water run over, and it seems to be working fine. So I probably wouldn't recommend taking a shower with it because there are some portions here where you can see the batteries lie. I'm assuming that's where the batteries are. But I probably wouldn't want to get that too wet just because it is removable, and I don't know how watertight this little band could be. So thanks again. This is my first review. I'll give you a little shot of the apartment here. Yeah, thanks.